Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. I'm going to tell you, wait till you hear the question that one of our viewers had and the answers to it. Incredible. But for those of you just joining, my name is Marcy, and what I do is before I come on, I channel messages from spirit, and then I listen to music, get more information from that, and then I usually go to the cards and get even more information. My main goal is to try to show you how I get information so that you can figure out how you're getting information because it's different for everybody, but everybody does have the ability. So let's get started. I'm going to start with the question from the viewer, and it was my friend Jenny. And she asked, with all the changes that are happening in the world, what is the best way to create the world we want? And how do we forgive the people who tried to stop these much needed changes? I thought that was a great question. I wasn't very surprised with the answer, though. I have to say, oh, part of it I was, but they said the answer to that is love is always the answer to everything. That goes for both questions. Creating the world we want starts in the heart. It starts in you. It starts in love. Just be love, and all will be as you want. For the second question, it helps to remember that all are made in the divine, all come from the divine. They are perfect expressions of who they are. All things are perfect. All that happened is from and through the divine. Change was needed. These who seem to stop progress are catalysts for the change. They chose this role to bring about the change the collective wanted. They were created by the collective because they were needed. Be grateful for all things. It's part of the change. They are part of the change. When you look at people that way, when you look at people like they are the perfect expression of who they're supposed to be, it really brings about its own form of forgiveness. You just all of a sudden kind of like, okay, they're being who they're supposed to be. That's the role they're playing for us to have changes. There has been so much going on. And when I tell you, if you could hear, if I open this window right now, it is chaotic out there. The wind is blowing and going crazy. My wind chimes are going nuts. The birds are flying on the feeders. But there's also a lot of noise going on. There's a lot of building that's happening. And it is just cacophony, but it's to bring about change. And there's chaos out there. It's in here that counts. Keep that peaceful. Hold on to your inner peace. And I'm going to tell you, it is challenging. I am not thinking, I don't want you thinking that this is something that I think you can just snap your fingers and do. I know, because I'm living all this right along with you guys. I'm just fortunate enough to have you guys to keep me going because I didn't even want to get out of bed this morning. It has been an incredible week at work, starting with a house fire at the residence. Um, on my watch, I might add. There's just a lot. My daughter's going through some stuff. My son is going through some stuff. It's like everybody is in a little bit of upheaval. But all these things that are happening are bringing about change. There are decisions my son is going to make that's going to bring about change. There's decisions my daughter is going to make that brings about change. I'm going to tell you something about her. No matter what she goes through, she's always willing to help somebody else, no matter what she's going through. That's love. That is love for your fellow man. And that is what's going to bring about these changes is we're going to keep that love going. We're going to be loving to people around us. That trickles. That all trickles. Just like all the bad stuff trickles, that trickles too. And that's the importance of change. And that's the importance of these little hardships. But during it all, try to keep your inner peace. Don't get caught up in that chaos. Don't let that tornado suck you in. Just find where you are at the moment because that's very important too. Living in the present right now is very, very important as well. So, well, it's at all times, but especially now because there's a lot that's happening. But I'm telling you though, it's like that song "A Day in the Life" by the Beatles. At the very end, it builds and builds and builds and builds and builds, and then all of a sudden it stops, and then the chord of joy is played. That's what's starting to feel to me like is happening. I feel like we're like right here, and we're about to just explode. And there's going to be confusion. And it's going to trickle into your life. These are going to be tough times emotionally, mentally, spiritually, for a lot of people, for all of us. This is a huge change. And it's from the collective. It's everybody's in on it. Nobody's getting out of this without a bruise. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so let's listen to some music. And I am hitting play. And it's Freddie Mercury. It's Queen. And it's Killer Queen, the song Killer Queen. The drop of a hat, she can be a pussycat. She can be momentarily out of action. Things are going to change on a dime. I've been getting that for a long time. That's going to be like you just all of a sudden you hear something on the news that's going to make your mouth drop and your jaw drop. Now, what's playing is the Proclaimers, Life with You. Life with You. You want me to go to the cards? Okay, I want to show you what's at I just took the deck out of its um, silk wrapper, and we have love coming through. Underneath that, this is the Lover's card in the minor arcana, the two of cups. Cups are emotion, cups are love. Um, but this card is also about contracts. It's about committing. So is this song. I want to spend my life with you, is what they're saying. It's about committing. We've got to commit to like every day waking up and just being like, okay, I'm not thinking about what's going to happen at work. I'm thinking about how I'm going to present myself today. Who am I going to be today? Am I going to show up the way the world that will reflect the world that I want? Am I going to show up that way? Thank you. No, I didn't connect at all last week. I just didn't have it in me. I was too tired. It's been rough. The King of Cups just turned over. Okay, let me turn on the share. Okay, I don't know. Well, you can see what I'm seeing right now. I do not know how this got on here. I have no idea how that got on there. But it's interruption, right? And that's been happening to me all week is that interruption. Like I'll be trying to do something and then something will happen and it'll throw me away from what I was doing. I think that's what we can expect. We can expect a lot of interruption, but there's going to be guidance that's coming in. This is the benevolent king, the king of cups. So he's wise. And underneath that, holy cow, we've got the moon reversed. Things are going to come out. Information is coming. They know we've got it tough, but we're moving into better waters. The wait is over. Wow. The angel of light and mercy, temperance. Be patient, people, be patient. And I'm going to tell you, I've been asking for patience because I have not been, I'm doing a lot better at it, I have to say, but I am not known as a patient person by any stretch of the imagination. So I've been praying for patience. Lord, give me patience. Help me to have patience. And then you've got to turn it around in your head and you've got to say, thank you for the patience I'm receiving. Now, how the manifestations deliver, how they come through is often not what you're expecting at all. I'm asking for patience. I want patience. I'm thanking them for the patience that's coming to me. But I'm constantly my patience has been constantly being tested all week because that's the only way I'm going to get over it. It's not abracadabra. It's, you got to put in the effort. You've got to put in that intention, recognize how you have to go about doing it. All right, they're telling me that they don't want me to all right. So just threw a whole bunch at me. They just want me to lay them out. They don't want me to do the Celtic cross. The Wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald by Gordon Lightfoot is playing right now. The Wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald, people just doing their work and dying because of it. That's what this song's about. It's about those people being honored. People have suffered in the past for things that we're trying to hold on to right now. This is ours. This is ours. Oh, look, a lot of emotions going to be coming out. A lot of emotions. It's going to be an emotional time, but that's good. We need to feel those emotions. Let those emotions happen when they happen, but then remember things are going to be fine. It's going to work out. Really? Temperance again? The angel of light and mercy. We're being helped. We'll get through this. The chariot, two major arcana right in the row, right? And this is kind of like, look at him, he kind of looks like he's going to battle, right? But all of his successes are behind him, but he's also moving towards his success. Yeah, I think things are going to happen fairly soon. I've been saying the end of June, early July for a while. And I don't know why they're telling me to tell you this, but this is being filmed on Thursday, the 18th. People working together, people that know what they're doing working together. And this, what I'm feeling right now in the cards is very, very hopeful. I don't feel like there's something, it's coming. Whatever it is, it's coming and it's coming soon. Page of Pentacles reversed. You know, I've been having a little trouble remembering some of the cards lately. Not lately. It's been going on for a while. But hey, there's no shame. I'm just delivering their message. What was it? The Page of Pentacles reversed. Okay, the poem that they're bringing me to right away, the Page of Pentacles reversed, is white hair, dark hair, any race, studies well in every phase. There's going to be a lot of people that are involved in this, younger people that are involved in this, that that are really working. We don't know what's going on the other side. We don't know what they're doing on the other side. And this is a time of real trust. Oh, I never read the collective. The message from the collective was to all of you, be steadfast in your love, trust. You do not know what is planned and how it will play out. Be love. Always just be love. That's all you have to do is work in kindness, act in kindness. The group of kids that we have right now are hitting me a little funny. They're all very, very intense. They're all very, very move quickly. They want to move quickly. They want to move through things. That's just what I'm being told. And believe me, they try your patience. Talk about your patience being tried. And I love these kids. Don't get me wrong. I find love in all of them. I find they're still beautiful kids. It's just, they're going through the same stuff outside as we are on a different level. But you can talk to somebody peacefully and lovingly. You just have to stay in the moment. You have to get out of all the chaos that's being created and don't allow yourself to get whipped into that. And believe me, that is very, very difficult. I understand that. Your views are not appreciated by those around you. They're bringing my attention to that, but that feels like for somebody in particular. Your views are not appreciated by those around you. I think this is talking to, or I feel that this is talking to, we don't feel heard. And that's really what's happening at work too. We do not feel heard. We need certain things to change so that we can do our jobs better. and we just feel like we're not even being heard. That's what we're going through. Now, I believe that we all kind of go through the same things. We all kind of go through whatever it is that we need to work on whenever there's about to be big change like this, big spiritual change, big emotional change. Just keep going. It doesn't matter if they don't hear you. If they don't hear you, make it happen another way. Take control of yourself. So be you. Thank you. Be your authentic self. They always lead you somewhere. I love my guys. The Magician reversed. Again, another major arcana. This is about abuse of power. Right near the emotional times, too, is pointing right at the emotional times. Celebration reversed. The Three of Cups reversed. Let's go to the book for that one, too. Oh, this song. What is it? I haven't heard this. Only love can break your heart. Yeah, Neil Young. He appeals to my hippie heart. I love Neil Young's music. His voice is just odd but pure, you know? I love his work. Okay, what am I looking at? Three of Cups. Only love can break your heart. And it is. It's because we love, our hearts are going to be broken. But it's okay. What was good now brings pain. Remember, sunshine follows rain. Everything's going to be fine. But systems are being broken down. They used to be good. We thought they were good, but then people took control and became corrupt. A new cycle. Seven of Pentacles. I'm really going with no shame. And I'm looking this up. Well, that's it. I've been questioning myself like crazy. So this is just part of that because I can look at these cards and I know what they say to me. But lately they've been bringing me back. Oh, I see. Thank you. They've been bringing me back to the start of things. When I first started this, things were different. My mind was in a different place. Things were in a different place. New cycles. We're bringing in new cycles, but they're also bringing me to anxious thoughts create depression. Learn all you can from this lesson. We haven't learned these lessons yet. This is the time for us to learn lessons. But again, they're also saying, don't get into that place of fear. Don't get into that place of anxiety. This is your time to trust. That's what they said with the collective reading. Try to keep bringing yourself, no, don't try, do succeed in bringing yourself. And I have confidence that you will succeed in bringing yourself when you feel things getting chaotic. Bring yourself back, ground yourself, pet a puppy. Go into the love. Oh, right now they're bringing on Freddie Mercury again. And the song is Pressure. It's got David Bowie in it too. But the song is pressure. And that's what we are under is all of this pressure. Pressure to perform, pressure to help everybody, pressure to just get through the day, pressure to pay the bills. We've got to get out of that. We have got to sit in the moment. They're showing me Dreadful Bird. Dreadful Bird is a YouTuber that I watch, and he just does scrolling stops. Every day he gets on there and he's like, hey, we found each other, you know? And he makes you stop and be present. Be Dreadful Bird. Watch Dreadful Bird. Tell him I sent you. I just love this guy. He just makes me stop. He just makes me stop. Look, new beginnings, new opportunities, new portals, big change. Big change. These are the days that it never rains, but it pours. That was the phrase that Freddie just sang so beautifully. They're having me bring out the Labradorable deck. I keep them in my little tree pouch that a friend gave me. Now, the reason I got excited about that, for those of you who don't know, the Labradorable deck has its own energy to it. All of my different decks have different energies. And this is brought out when it's like, go back to who you were. Go back to your authentic self. Be the puppy. Be the puppy that doesn't see anything bad happening. But this is the card for walking away. We are walking away. We are done. Look at his poor little heads down. He's sad. But that's where we are. That's where we are. The devil, anxiety. But look how cute the devil is. The perfect expression of who he's supposed to be. We have a choice. And the choice is always love, right? The Ace of Swords reversed. We can't push this. We can't move this too quickly. This has got to go at its own pace. But they're saying through the energy of this deck is just be present in your immediate moment. Because when you sit right now and just remove everything that's happening around you, you are just here right now and you're okay. This is ourselves under pressure. I literally said that as they were singing it. And it ends peacefully. And then it snaps and it stops. There was a beautiful chord that was played, and then he snaps, and that's the end of it, right? What does that mean? Things are going to happen quickly. We will get through things a lot easier if we can be present within ourselves and not go into the panic and trust that everything's going to be okay. This is coming soon. Do not feel afraid. It's not going to be what you think it is. It's always what's in your head is always worse than what's happening. Some of you, it's going to make things a little more difficult, but you'll get through it. You'll be fine. We'll get you through it, they said. The song Boston is playing right now. There's something happening in Boston right now. There's a lot of Scots here celebrating the World Cup because they were playing, the Scottish team was playing in Gillette Stadium. People are loving this. They're bringing their love and their joy for this event because they haven't been in 28 years, they haven't been in the series. People in Boston are embracing them and loving them. And you can watch all of this on YouTube. You see little cuts of it all the time. There's a lot of people that are coming in from the world, and they're all sharing these videos where they're like, Europe's just lied about America. Their people are friendly. Their people are loving here. And it's making them see us differently, more brotherly, more welcoming, because we are a very welcoming people. I'm sorry. Talk about chaos. My dog just bolted out of the house. I have the door open so he can go inside his pen. It's right attached to our porch. We have coyotes living in front of our house, and they were just going crazy, the little pups. And so, of course, my dog, Bruno, bolted out there. Um, this guy is always in protective mode. But my other dog, Freya, was outside under the bushes, and she will run into those woods, as old as she is. She will run into those woods. So I had to get her in. I had to keep her safe. I always tell you what happens during a reading is part of the reading. They just saying, take a look ahead. And they were bringing me to that. But everything that happens during the reading is part of the reading. And again, remember, I was talking about interruptions, chaos, but I handled it. I was able to handle it. I took control of it, and we will. We'll be able to handle it. We'll take control of it, is basically what they're saying. But I know at one point I was mentioning, I really don't know when that happened. I think it might have happened maybe just before the interruption with the dogs. The people that are putting out videos on YouTube about their experiences in the United States, it's very uplifting. And this is going to bring people, their countrymen who watch them, it's going to bring them a different view of us, their hope. The world is coming together. And it's crazy that it's coming together here in a place of chaos. Wow. I love the way Source works. It's crazy. One of my guides just said that's the writer in him or in them. They actually said them. I'm not giving a gender because there is no gender to Source. They're flipping cards. All right. Walking away from things. Now, this card here in reverse, when it's walking away from things, it's also about not caring what other people think, doing what needs to get done. Yeah, there's going to be resting periods. Like it's going to come in waves, like something's going to happen big, and we're going to know it's the change of things. And then something, things will kind of lull down, and then something else is going to happen towards our favor, they're saying. The Chariot, again, moving forward in success. And again, the cards they're using, they're about, stay calm, be calm, stay in your place. That'll help things arrive faster. Strength, another major arcana. We've had a lot of major arcana today. But the Strength card, kind of getting yelled at, but doesn't really care, does he? We can't care. We have got to be our strength. We've got to show our strength. Always do it lovingly. Only human is playing right now. Wow, these guys are right on. Not every day's going to be easy. You might collect some scars. That's all part of being human. We will fall, we will break, and all will make mistakes. Don't be scared, it's okay, because tomorrow's another day. Let the rain wash away all the problems of yesterday. We will fall, we will break. We're only human anyway. How crazy is that? They are really telling us, this is what's going to happen. They're literally telling you this is what's going to happen. Knight of Cups, bringing love. That's how this whole thing started, wasn't it? They're telling me to shut the music off. That's kind of like the song was kind of a mic drop. That's what that felt like. The Knight of Cups. We started off with the Knight of Cups. We started off that first card that came out that was on the bottom of the deck was the Knight of Cups, bringing love, presenting with love. The Seven of Wands reversed. There's something about energy in the Seven of Wands reversed, and I always get it mixed up with the Five of Wands. So I really want to read this. Seven of Wands reversed. This is not the time to fear. All will pass. Peace is near. Right here, under the poem. Holy cow. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you so much. I mean, they are really right on today. Okay, put this down. All right, they're ready for me to move on to this. And then they're going to end in Archangel Michael cards as they used to do all the time. Actually, I think it always ended with this deck. Jumping ahead. Something about jumping ahead. This deck here is my Spirit Inspired Oracle. Spirit had me write certain phrases down on these, and look, it's a lot in there. It's crazy. These cards are really, really crazy. They want me to cut and split this one. Okay. And this one. Thank you. See how they're doing that? Again, that means they don't want me, they want me to cut the deck. This is what they want. This is the card they want to break. One from the, they might pull the one from the bottom. It's weird. Why are you giving someone else your power? Every minute that we're in fear, we're giving our power away to the person who's bringing us that fear. Everything that we get angry about, we're giving the person who's making us angry that power. This is why they want us to stay in the present. Be present. You are who you are. Be the representation of yourself. And that is the representation, the authentic representation of yourself is you being present in the now. Just be present in the now. Oh my gosh, if you could feel what I'm feeling right now. Lead with love. Isn't that what they said in the very beginning? If you don't let the past die, it won't let you live. We've got to stop and start things over. Let go of what others think of you. That already came up. Don't worry about what anybody else is thinking about what you're doing. Do what is right. Don't feed the fear. It's crazy, isn't it? The cards that they give. Oh, they definitely want me to show the this last card. That's crazy. This is a different deck. The Six of Pentacles. Things are going to become even. Things are going to balance out. This is also a card of charity. We're going to help each other. We're going to be helping each other. We're going to be equal. We're going to be fair. How beautiful is that? They do want me to go to the bottom of this deck, though, and see this. Everything in divine timing. Just trust. This is really a time to trust Spirit. Every time things happen, just be like, and I'm talking about your personal life as well, because what's going through your personal life is stuff that's trickling down from the higher stuff, from, the worldly stuff that's going on. Thank you. This deck likes to throw things, it likes to be powerful, and look at how it came out. And this card, and this card. All right, I think that's it for right now. Detach from the situation. That's what I was saying. Be in the present. Detach from everything that's happening around you. Be in the present. Prayer will help the situation. Whatever prayer looks like to you. meditation, manifestation, just being present, being peaceful, prayer through action, helping each other, loving each other, collecting food for each other. In other words, you're being heard. You're being heard, not from the higher ups here, but from the other side. Forgive yourself. You've done nothing wrong. Part of this prayer that I say before I write down what the collective is, I am here to represent the Holy Spirit who sent me. I need not concern myself with what I do or say, for the Holy Spirit guides me. That's part of the prayer that I say. And that's what they mean here. Don't be afraid of doing something wrong. If you are guided by Spirit to do something, do it. It's not wrong. Admit the truth to yourself and act accordingly. I'm reading the bottom of this because I'm not understanding what it is that they're trying to say with this card. Admit the truth to yourself. But the prayer on this is, I appreciate your support in helping me face my feelings with grace and acceptance so that I can be lovingly honest with myself and with others. Okay, it's just about being your authentic self. Recognize who you are. The final line was Archangel Michael. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for giving me courage and strength. They're saying, we got you. We've got you. We will. They're reminding me that this morning I did not want to do anything. I had a million things, including this video, to do. And I just didn't know how I was going to muster up the strength to do it. So I just said to myself, well, I don't have to do anything. That's my free will. I don't have to do anything. If I don't get it done, I don't get it done. They're going to have to live with it. I don't like being selfish like that, but sometimes you have to be. So I just took a step. It's like, all right, I'll just get out of bed. I'll put the dogs out. And then I decided, oh, today's the day to change the sheets. And so I changed the sheets. Once I got going, things started to get better. Taking action makes things better. That's what they're saying. Whatever that action is, sometimes that action might be as small as taking that step out of bed. We just have to take action. We have to do everything with love from a loving space, and we have to be present. That's what is going to get us through this. And they just said, that's the answer to your question, Jen. Oh my goodness. I love Spirit, and I love you all too. Thank you so much for being here. Have a great week.